Here, there. Are we back on? Good. You know me. Just happens so quick, doesn't it? It's kind of odd. Leaves a little doubt in your mind, doesn't it? But isn't any kind of doubt something that you need to deal with? For doubt of anyone else is not acceptance of self. Because if they can do it, aren't you jealous that you can't do it? Or maybe you're envious, or maybe you're just sitting there going, bullshit. Every single one of you is here to accept and love one another fully. Because that is acceptance of self fully. Are you not remembering what you put out is what you get back? Every single one of you are only here by yourself. Did y'all forget that one? Then you put your energy of yourself into something else, and that's giving it away. Why? To maintain, right? I think so. Yeah, we'll just keep maintaining. Oh, I know. Rita knows. Rita, your telepathy is awesome. But then again, that is you, so choose whether to make it you or choose to keep it you. Oh, that's weird. In and out. Here we go. All the time. Looking left, looking right. Where am I? Who am I? How am I? All of you. We're just trying to help you guys. That's all we're trying to do. But if you keep making the choice to be what you are not, and over again, be what you are not. All the time, this and that, up and down, left and right. Pardon the delay. So what do we want to do? Keep giving you toys to play with. Keep giving you stories so you can compare yourself to that story, to that idea, to that history, that ancient history, to all of that wonderful stuff to keep you there. Or just know it's a story for helping you understand one thing, two things, three things, whatever you choose to ascend. Not to be envied, not to be jealous, not to hold you here. So many of you are so talented. But fear. Fear to step out, don't you? Ostracized. Oppressed. Criticized. You don't fit in anymore. Well, let me tell you something. If you don't fit in, that is outstanding. Because not fitting in means you're ascending. How many of you want to keep fitting in? Why? Why do you want to fit in? You know why. Because it's easy. Because then you're okay. Because then you will be able to have this or that. When you're always going to give yourself this or that. But yet you won't take the chance, the step, the choice. To really just try it. And when you do try it, you chalk it up to what? Coincidence. Good luck. You run off and you tell one of your friends and they give you wonderful acceptance, and that spurs on the alter ego, doesn't it? Then, oh wow, I got acceptance. Awesome. Let me try this again. And then you become that and you stay stagnant. Every second it's about you understanding yourself only. Live for your husband, live for your wife, live for your parents, live for your friends, live for them. And then you will die for them. Never understanding yourself. Interesting. Does anyone have any questions?
Okay, so you're talking about people trying to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
So like I never fit in, and basically I would just kind of do my own thing and become invisible to everyone else.
Yes.
So then how does that work?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you fit in now?
No.
What do you see yourself as?
Generally as like a catalyst, pushing people out of their little comfort zone.
Comfort zone?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Okay. Are you ready to ascend?
Sure. I mean, that's what we're here for this time.
Individually. Individually.
Yeah.
I know you don't care about the collective, which is awesome.
Well, it's not that I don't care. It's like I'm not worried.
Right.
You know, it's like I know that by each individual person pursuing their own path
Right.
towards ascension,
Mhm.
we all contribute to that critical mass that then
Absolutely.
creates the 100th monkey effect,
Right.
and then everybody comes.
That's right.
So I don't have to worry about the people who are not doing anything.
Right.
It's not a problem.
Right. So, ascend. You're that close. But realize what's keeping you here. And that's your last challenge. Kini atoko. Chini atoko shinata. Hinoto ikona. Choni ato shinata riko nematiti oriataka. Hinioto. Shinioto ni kishnata. Rita, you're choosing to stay. For you have one obligation left that holds you. This is a choice for you to understand. You chose this right now. I am you. You know who I am. So, you know the last dealings you must deal with. If you want to ascend, Rita, it has been in your play. It will be a chain reaction of events if you choose to let go of that last foothold on 3D image. Because once you break an image of 3D, you become another image of compartmentalization most times. To get to that last image, you step above, yet you are still in it, compartmentalized in a different idea, but it is still image. That's what you need to look at. You've given it to yourself already. You know what it is, because I gave it to you. And who am I? You. However, you don't need to. That's up to you. Because either way, you already know your outcome. You've dreamt about it, you've seen it, you've experienced it, and it's now in your memory. All of you have experienced your own ascension because you've all already ascended. In this time, this moment of now, you gave yourself the memory of not knowing it. Every single one of you are already ascended. You've just chosen to be in this moment. In other words, from the now, chosen this perspective and given you this memory of not ascending. To work out one more thing of your clearness about what and who and how you are. Love at all moments. Choose. Yes, that's it. That's it. You know it. Pardon the individual talking, everybody, but it's all about one. You. And she is being her now to understand her ascension. So please stand by. We know. We feel it. And this is kind of emotional, isn't it? It's not so much logic, is it? There's not so much to logic on, oh, it's this or it's that, and then your logic mind starting to calculate. Do you understand why we're staying on this side instead of logic side? Because this side is you. The emotional understanding of what this is. And if you want to call up that logic to make sure this is compartmentalized and standing in that moment of that, realize that will keep you there instead of in your emotion, what you are, leading to the observation of the moment, of the emotion, of what you are. And then taking that and becoming that and seeing that as you. And then you become what you are. God, the Creator, all that is, everything. There is so much more to help. There's so much more to give. But not from us. Not from the guides. Not from the outside lineage of what you call spiritual heritage. Not the entities. Not the ships. We've done what we can. We shall reiterate, revisit. But is there truly a new message? No, 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 no. There is only you left. You have the entire play in front of you. There is nothing that is not known. No more words that can be said that will ignite the fire of ascension. It's all here. Waiting for you to choose it. So take your outside guides and thank them. And turn yourself to yourself. The eternal God, Creator, one source that you are. Trust that every thought, every word, every sound, everything that you perceive, conceive, receive, in every waking and sleeping moment is you helping the ascension of you, not the collective. You. We have no more words for helping beyond what you already have. Again, there is only you. Only you. In your nows of all the nows you are doing, seeing, being. This now, this memory, this idea. All tools are there. All the cards are on the table. So no more, I have this, I have that, I was this, I am that. Be all of that and receive the gift of the unknown. And continue with the gifts of the continuation of the unknowns to see, feel, and give you that ascension that is on your heart for eons. You've been waiting. The wait is over. You know that. Yato. All of you. One further impartation. If you choose, jump time and see yourself now from then being ascended. You can do this. You will look upon it as you would look now upon one of yourselves in the past as a child. How cute I was, how fun that was. But look where I am now, how awesome. Stop trying to figure out how it's going to work or what it's going to be like. That's what you need to free yourself from. Stop trying to logical it into an idea of what it's supposed to be, because that's not now. You have to let it unfold. You have to ask. So look at yourself now from your ascended self. And then watch how quick you will ascend. And please don't think quick as in time, because every time you think about time, you stay in time. Time is nothing. It is an illusion. For if you are only now, you will vanish time. Trust that you will be everywhere you need to be in the moment. So miss your bus, miss your train, miss your plane, miss your appointment. Because if you weren't there, then it wasn't your now of truth. Choose the time to see yourself. And by the way, let me give you this and then we'll go. You're the only one here. You imagine in your illusion 3D every single action in your waking and dreaming state. We'll take waking state for a second. Imagine this. You drive into a parking lot anywhere. You get out of your car. Someone next to you, a parking spot 2 places down or so, gets out of their car. You wave to them. They wave back. Do you really think they are consciously aware that they're waving back? Did it ever occur to you that they might not be there in that moment of conscience because you are imagining that moment, giving you the reality that they actually consciously acknowledged you when their conscience is somewhere else in time? Do you guys follow this? Because you are listening to this moment. You think this is happening. But the person next to you hasn't realized it yet. Because they're in a different time of conscience. You give yourself the memory of them acknowledging that this is actually occurring. Do you see how time is really an illusion now? Because you're only imagining all the interactions, but consciously that other person you're interacting with might not be there consciously, in conscience. They're in a different now, truly, most of the time. You just give yourself the memory of what has already happened or what should happen according to what the contract says or whatever is going to play out. So now you know, or at least have an idea to entertain, that you're truly the only ones here. And that person that you dearly hold on to as something that represents you in a way of acceptance or the way of obligation, know that they're not there. They're just giving you the emotions and the